Hello and welcome to week 3. As always, the UNSW Economic Society is here to give you your recap of what happened last week, which was an eventful one to say the least. Without further ado, let's get into it. The market mover of the week was an 11-year-old stock called Esports Mogul, which climbed 20% during the week. Esport Mogul organizes big video gaming competitions by acting as the middleman between the big companies who want to tap their marketing into the young esports market and the games and players who want to take their passion projects to the global scale. Technical traders began to notice the promise of the company and demand grew significantly for the stock. Blackmores, one of Australia's largest health supplement companies, was one of the market losers of the week, as Credit Suisse downgraded its rating of the stock on the back of lackluster half-year results. Citibank believes Blackmores is still overvalued until it reaches a price target of $73. The share price dropped 12% over the week. On the back of the Russia-Ukraine-induced volatility, the ASX fell by 3% over the week, with $70 billion in value being wiped off on Thursday. And despite being a socialist regime, you may not know that Russia also has a stock exchange. The MOEX, which is backed by the ruble currency, fell 50% on Thursday, but upon Putin announcing his openness to diplomatic talks with Ukraine, the exchange rose back by 30%. However, with Joe Biden announcing that Russian banks will be boycotted from the SWIFT banking system, which will be explained more later, the exchange is expected to drop further this week. Last week, the ABS released the latest weekly earnings as of November 2021. A full-time adult earns an average weekly wage of $1,748, which is 2.1% higher than the same month in the last year. However, this is still not keeping up with inflation, which is currently at 3.5%. The US, Britain, and the European Union have announced that a selection of Russian banks will be removed from SWIFT. What is SWIFT? It is the Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunication, and it is the underlying network that connects bank transactions across the world. It allows banks to move money quickly and reliably, in the scale of trillions. It means that Russian businesses are going to have trouble importing or exporting, and the move aims to stop Putin exercising everything at disposal in his war chest. Ex-UNSW student and co-founder of Atlassian, Mike Cannon-Brookes, has had his $8 billion takeover bid rejected by AGL Energy, despite being $3 billion more than what the current market value of the company is. Brooks wanted to take over the company in order to accelerate the shutdown of its coal-fired power plants and prevent a demerger that is planned to happen. Brooks believes the demerger will lead to higher power prices, while under his control, the push to make AGL more eco-friendly would create over 10,000 jobs. And that concludes our market recap for this week. If you're interested in a career in economics, we'd strongly encourage you to attend our careers fair this Tuesday at 4 to 6 p.m. to speak to a range of representatives from our sponsor companies, which includes the RBA, PwC, Deloitte, and EY. Simply search UNSW EcoSoc Careers Fair on Facebook to find out more. Other than that, have a good week.